If you like my content, please like and click on the subscribe button. Click on the drop down and select All to see regular updates.
Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel Data Sculptor. Today we are going to see another interesting question. So I found this question in LeetCode. It is a hard question, so I thought of covering it here as it covers the important concepts of join. So this is one I like this question as it gives you a good understanding of the joins. So the question is, you have two tables called trips and users. So if you see the trips table, you have these columns: ID, client ID, driver ID, CTID, status, and request at. So basically request at is the date at which the trips happen, and the status is completed or either cancelled by driver or cancelled by client. So here client ID and driver ID, these two are foreign keys of the user's ID. So user ID, you have all the user IDs, and role is client. Suppose if the role is client, that means these belong to the client ID, and if this user's ID is role is driver, then this belong to the driver ID. So for each of the trips, this is the status, whether it is completed, cancelled by driver, and all. So and you also have one more column called band, is no or yes. So the question is, you need to find the cancellation rate on each of the date. Cancellation rate is nothing but the total number of trips which are cancelled by either driver or client divided by the total number of trips on that day. So when you consider the total number of trips in the numerator and the denominator, you have to ignore the trips where the client or the driver is banned. Okay, so you need to ignore those trips. Okay, so hope you all understood the question. Now let's see how to solve this. So first one, select from trips is the main table. So A, from the main table we take the left join, users B on A dot client ID is equal to B dot users ID, and B dot role is equal to client. So basically what I am trying to do first, I am trying to join the client ID and the users ID, and users ID I can join with everything, but we want only the role as client. So I will filter out only those with client, and also we need to ignore this band. So B dot band is equal to no. Okay, so now let's see what we are getting. So we are getting this. So here these IDs are coming as blank because these are banned, right? Because this driver client ID 2 is banned. So if you see here, select start from users, client ID 2 is banned. So that's why these are coming as nulls. So in order to remove these nulls, what will we do? If I try to use this inner join, these will go away, right? So all these will be going away. These rows are filtered where the client ID, none of them is banned. And now what I will do, I will write another join, inner join, again on the users tables. C on A dot driver ID is equal to C dot users ID, and C dot role is equal to driver, and C dot band is equal to no. So now if I run this, what are we getting? So same again here, the driver ID I am joining based on this driver ID. So none of them are banned, so still that's why the number of rows are still the same. And so yeah, now we have the required data. So now what we get, we need to find the cancellation rate at each date. So request at comma, numerator is count of so we want only that transactions which are cancelled. So we want only this cancelled. So what I'll do, count case when status like cancelled. Suppose let it be either by client or by driver. So like cancelled, then ID end, okay, into 1.0 divided by, okay, for now let's see this count what we are getting, group by request at. So for when I run this id, what we have to get for on first of this month, one there should be one row, and second of this month there should be 0, and for third of this month again there should be 1, because that is the cancelled count. So if we run this, we are getting the same. So for the first of that month, the output is 1, second 0, and third 1, right? So now what I'll do, I'll divide it by count of IDs, a dot id. Here a dot id is unique because each and every ID has its own ID, so that's why I'm not using distinct as cancellation rate. So now what I will do, I'll just run this. Let's see what we are getting. Okay, we are getting everything 0, we are not getting a decimal number. So because we all know that divided by will always give you the whole number part, but it will not give you the decimal number part. So in order to get the decimal number part, you have to multiply it by 1 into 1.0. So if you multiply it by 1.0, then you'll get the decimal part. Okay, but you are getting a lot of digits here. So in order to round this, we need only to round it by 2 digits. So what we have to do, I will directly case. So I will convert this output as numeric format, numeric 6,2. So here the 2 part is important. This 2 part is nothing but the number of decimal digits you want. Okay, so what I am doing, I am simply converting this part as numeric. Okay, I think some bracket is missing, I guess. Sorry, this is not case, this is cast. Okay, my bad. And okay, so if I'm using, this is a cast operator. So now if I'm running this, we should get 2 digits. So yeah, now we have got 2 digits. So this is the solution, simple solution for this question. Basically you need to know how to use the joins and how to what all conditions you need to use in the joins. So if you are liking my content, please click on the like button so that YouTube will understand that you like my content. Also click on subscribe button for more videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.